Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. Today's not going to be a learning lesson, or I mean it can be, and it needs to be for a lot of people, but I mean obviously, you know, and I sat on this for a while and I didn't really want to make a video about it. But you know, the more I sit on it, the more I start thinking, you know, and obviously I'm talking about Charlie Kirk and what happened with him, and all prayers, we're praying for his wife and kids and all that, you know, and it's a sad time when somebody has to die for what they believe in when it comes to political reasons or religious belief. You know, it's just getting, I don't know, I feel like it's getting out of hand, you know, and people's, all the rhetoric, all the stuff that you hear people saying, and the more you get on Facebook or any kind of social media, the more, Dolly, get over here. You start realizing there is some hateful people out there. You know, it's one thing to disagree with somebody, but when you see a copious amount of people cheering because this man got killed, I don't know, man. Dolly, come here. I feel like if things keep going the way it's going, some bad, way worse things is gonna happen. What we're gonna do is just shoot the bow a few times, you know, and you really got to stop and think about where you at in life and where you at with standing with Jesus. Might help turn my head around backwards. I don't know, man. Just it's I don't even know what to say. Other than there's some hateful people in this world. It's some troubled times we in, y'all. It's crazy that, and the bad thing is if you didn't believe in anything this man taught, you know, he was silenced. They couldn't silence him on the internet, so they took the only other way you could silence somebody is to get rid of him, and that's what's crazy about it. And the reason they did it, whoever it is, it don't matter which group it is, this person that decided to pull the trigger on him, no matter what they believe in, they simply done it because of they wanted to shut him up. And it's because this man has devoted his life to changing other people's lives. He spent all his time on college campuses speaking the truth. And the truth is what got him killed. That was a perfect shot there. See, I'm not always bad. It's just crazy that we have to deal with this in today's world. The man was making other people's lives better. I just know it makes me stop and think about where I'm at and what I need to do and how I need to go forward. See, that was 2 in a row. Not always bad. I'm not gonna make this a extremely long video or nothing like that, you know, and it's just wanted to get on here and speak my mind about it, you know, and what I believe is the pouring of support that I've seen for this man. I think y'all have woken a sleeping giant, in my opinion. As in, you just made his voice even louder and stronger and bigger than it's ever been, because I've seen a lot of people since this happened, even people I personally know, started getting loud about this. I mean, I've done seen everybody with all the hate comments, and it's crazy. I've pretty much done away with getting on Facebook here the past 24 hours because of how bad it's getting, you know. And I said, man, I can't speak on how I feel and what I think, you know, and I don't know what words best explain it, other than I had my oldest daughter, which is 18. She really loved the guy, loved what he was doing, loved the, you know, and we're godly people, so everything he was doing was in our realm. I know she's the first person I heard about it from. When it happened, she texted me and said, "Did you hear about Charlie?" You know, because we've sat in the kitchen before eating dinner, and we've sat there and talked about this fella for a long time, quite a few times. You know, and she'll sit in there and watch all his videos, and I would go down the rabbit hole watching them too. You know, and he was real good at and really smart, and you could never catch him off key. You know, and he had an answer for everything. It was fun to watch him on there, and just sucks, you know, and that we know we can still get on there and watch what he has done and what he's still going to do for us, but it just sucks that we know he ain't going to make no more videos. So all I said, man, is thoughts and prayers to his wife and his 2 kids. You know, and I hate those 2 kids that's got to grow up without a dad, because some sick individual wanted to shut him up. But either way, man, like I said, it's just one of those deals where some change is coming. I don't know what kind of change, but there's a lot of change that's going to have to happen for things to get better. But I'm worried about how bad it's going to get before it gets better. All I can say is we all need to get right with the Lord and be ready, because I feel like he's getting closer and closer to coming back. We ain't got much longer and it'll be deer season. Just a few days. Keep us all in your prayers, you know, and pray for everybody. We all could use it right now. You know, and it's just crazy, you know, and I've had over the last week, actually the last 3 days, there's been a lot that's happened close to home. And then you had the stuff with this lady up here in North Carolina, or this young lady that got stabbed for no apparent reason. And then Charlie getting killed for no reason. I mean, these people had their reasons, but their reasons is void, in my opinion. But hey, we appreciate y'all watching. Keep us all in your prayers. We all just need to start praying and get right with the Lord. We appreciate y'all watching. Stay tuned. We'll catch you on the next video.